Welcome back to the Front-End Development course on Web UI customization. In this last video, our objective is to create a new page to list all running workflow instances in the platform in the Nuxeo Administration submenus. As with the previous video, we need to create a page provider to list all the running workflow instances. So, we create a new page provider called Workflow-Status. Workflow instances belong to the routing task document type with a specific lifecycle. In this case, running instances have the opened state. Once saved, we pull the project into our local environment. This time, we won't use the pre-generated result layouts from Nuxeo Studio Designer. First, we create a workflow-status-layouts element and start by writing our Nuxeo-page-provider element. Then, we instantiate the Nuxeo-data-table element bound to the Nuxeo-page-provider we've just created. As you see in this scenario, we can directly call the ID of the page provider instead of sending the page provider object. If you need to understand how a Nuxeo-data-table is built, feel free to check the corresponding Web Components page or check how we use it in the Nuxeo-web-UI GitHub repository, like the Nuxeo-document-content, which displayed the children of the current document. Then, we'll create as many Nuxeo-data-table columns as we need. We will use the Nuxeo-suggestion/element to make our document clickable. It requires a function to retrieve the first element of the property, as workflow tasks are always receiving a list of documents. This is the same logic for the _getTaskAssignee function. To display the date, we will use the format_date formatter, as the Nuxeo-layout behavior includes the Nuxeo.format behavior. We would like to add an icon which will visually indicate if the due date is on schedule or overdue. Let's create then a new element called Workflow-status-widget. Basically, we will build 3 templates depending on the time difference between the current date and the due date. We will use template is equal DOM-if structure with our condition in the if attribute. We will build a function which needs the due date as parameter. If we inspect the _is_on_schedule function, for example, we'll see it is simply comparing the current date with the due date and send a false or true response. Then, on each template, if the condition is true, we display a specific icon. Nuxeo Web UI uses the icons from the Material Design Icon library. We'll add a CSS class to display the icon in red if it is overdue, for example. All we have to do now is to add the widget element as a new column, passing the task object. And that's it. Finally, we create 2 slot contributions in the custom bundle file. One to display the pill in the admin menu, and another to display the workflow instances in this pill without forgetting to import our elements. Let's deploy our configuration. As expected, we now have a new pill in the administration menu of the analytics entry. Good. No workflows are listed, so let's start a workflow and see what happens. Hey! Our new workflow instance is correctly listed, and we have the correct icon painted on our table. You can download the source code in the file area below the video. Thanks for watching.